Hi guys, welcome to today's video. Today we'll be talking about is it time to upgrade from the trusty old 7D Mark II that thousands of people own into the mirrorless world and go for the R7. Now this is a question that I've been asked several times in the comments section, and people asking, is it time to move up into mirrorless and go from the 7D to the R7? Now what we're going to do is we're going to look at images from both cameras so you can see sort of the progression from the old school into the more new school, and then what we're going to do is talk about what my thoughts are, and do I think it's now time, because these are now coming down about £1,100 now second hand. It's close to that £1,000 mark, so they are coming down nicely there. But first of all, let's look at these photos and then we'll go from there. Okay, so the first two images we're going to look at here are from the 7D Mark II. The first one here is a leopard moving towards the camera, changeable light conditions, and you can see nice sharp photo. Everything's where it needs to be, colours are okay, but yeah, this is a more challenging situation because say it's going from a light environment behind into a dark environment, but I think the camera has handled it very well considering. Next one here I thought I'd use because it's a very much a low light situation here. This is a toad, frog, something around that sort of category of animal in a very dark environment, but you can see not much grain, still nice and sharp with the eyes, and overall still a very usable photo from the old camera. The next two photos here are on the R7. The first one is of a titty monkey, and this one's just had a drink, so it's got water droplets. You can see though the notably quality difference between the old 7D Mark II and the R7. Super sharp, eyes tracking working perfectly to get the eye primarily in focus, and you've got a nice separation between the monkey itself and the background here, so a really nice photo from the R7. And the final photo here is a mother dick and a baby calf here. I've picked this one because it's changeable light conditions like with the leopard on the 7D, but you can see where the light changes in the front here. They're sat underneath a bush in this photo, but again the eye tracking's picked up the calf's eye, but then because the mother is kind of in line, her eye is nicely in focus too, and again nice sharp image, something really well done. I've cut the feet off a little bit here, which is not desirable, but still a very usable photo, and just shows how sharp the R7 is. So looking through the imagery there, you can see that there is a noticeable difference between the old school and the more new school. Is the R7 the camera to go to from the 7D Mark II? If you're wanting that crop sensor and you're wanting mirrorless, then you have no real choice apart from the R10 as well, but the R10 is nowhere near the camera this is. If you are happy to go full frame, I'd say look at maybe an R6. Slightly slower, but great image quality, great low light performance, so slightly less megapixels and hasn't got that crop reach, but camera I've used a lot and really got on well with. Doesn't mean though this is a bad camera. The limitations, as I've said before in my other videos about the R7, is the lack of a battery grip for me. I like having that battery grip. It helps balance out a big long lens more than anything else, and it also means you can shoot vertically without having your hand up on top a bit more awkwardly. This should have always had a battery grip, and I'm not sure why Canon never did that, but still a very good camera, nice megapixels as you see from the photos. You get a really nice crisp sharp image from it. The DSLR, they obviously are getting on now. You can still have them serviced, but that's only going to be going for a certain amount of time, and eventually everyone's going to have to move over to a mirrorless system if they want them Canon certified serviced. There's obviously going to be people who do unauthorized servicing, which is what some of my lenses have to go through. But for me, if you're still using the 7D Mark II and you're still happy with it, by all means crack on, still use that. Use that £1,000 towards a nice lens, an EF prime lens or something. If you're wanting to move into that mirrorless segment and you want a crop sensor mirrorless, then the R7 all day long. If you're happy to explore and go maybe into full frame, then potentially look at the R6. They're really well priced at the moment, and you can add a battery grip to the bottom of them as well. So yeah, let me know your thoughts. I've been running the R7 now since launch, so I've had a lot of time with the camera and know exactly how good and bad it is in certain circumstances. I'll link the videos down below regarding this camera. I'll also link some down below about the R6 as well, because there's a video that I talk about the R6 versus the R7. You guys though, let me know in the comments what your thoughts are. Have you got an R7? What's the good points about it you found? What are the bad points about it? If you've upgraded from the 7D Mark II, do you regret that decision, or are you really happy with that decision? Let me know in the comments down below. Subscribe as always, do everything you can, thumbs up, everything you can that helps the channel grow, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.